Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute. I have not been on YouTube in a while. So if you are new and this is the first time you're watching my video, I am Yolanda Hayes. I am a realtor in North Carolina in the Winston-Salem area. So I want to go ahead and just do a piggyback video off of my last video about moving to Winston-Salem. We have a lot of people relocating to the Winston-Salem area. And I just want to go ahead and just give a little bit more information on it. But because I have not been on YouTube in over a month, guys, I am on TikTok and Instagram. So if you want daily content, make sure you go ahead and head over to those other social media platforms for daily content. I will go ahead and leave all the links below. So this video is going to be a little different, just a little playful, just in regards on you should not move to Winston-Salem if, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into the very first thing. You should not move to Winston-Salem if you do not have a car or a driver's license. We do have a lot of people relocating from up north like New Jersey and New York, and I understand that a lot of taxi cabs and trains are up there, but we do not have a train station here that is going to get you from point A to point B. You do need a car when you get here. So again, a lot of families are relocating from New York, and you know, as far as transportation or walkable restaurants, walkable grocery stores and things like that, you're not gonna find that out in like the city area as far as like the suburb part of Winston-Salem. You're only gonna really see that in our downtown area. And in the downtown area, you do have to pay for that extra, you know, pretty much that extra convenience. If you don't want to get a car, of course, using Uber and public transportation is an option, but that is going to be costly over time. So definitely go ahead, get a car and get a driver's license before relocating here. The next thing, if you do not like hot weather, this may not be the place for you. So do not come to North Carolina, do not come to Winston-Salem if you are not prepared for that 95, 98, 100 degree weather, because it is here. We do have all 4 seasons here, so you're gonna see the winter, spring, fall, and summer, but our summers do get very hot. So if that is something that you are not interested in, please do not come here. Number 3, avoid Winston-Salem if you are looking for large concerts or big sporting events. You're gonna have to go to Charlotte or Raleigh if you're looking for those in this area. So I do have some notes here. It is worth the drive, guys. So I just want you guys to know it is worth the drive to live in Winston-Salem, but drive to Raleigh, drive to Charlotte. So if you want like the NBA teams, which is the Hornets, the Charlotte Hornets, and we also have an NFL team, which is the Panthers, you're gonna have to make that drive. But as far as cost of living, I would rather live in Winston-Salem area or the surrounding areas of Winston-Salem area and make that hour and 20 minute or hour and 40 minute drive to Raleigh. So just keep that in mind. If those are things that you're looking for, they are not here in Winston-Salem. You will have to commute to those events. If you are enjoying this content so far, please make sure you go ahead and give me a thumbs up, give me a like. It really helps my channel, and it definitely lets me know that you guys are watching these videos. I have so many people relocating to this area, and I want to make sure that I am providing as much content about Winston-Salem as possible. But if you are thinking about relocating and you have not found a realtor yet, please go ahead and consider me. I'm going to leave all of my information down below. I have people like you contacting me every day, needing assistance, needing ears on the ground, and needing help in relocating to the Winston-Salem area. Number 4. If you like after work socials, this might not be the city that you want to be in. I actually had a comment on my last video saying they have this person was born and raised in Winston-Salem, and she put that this was a retirement community, that Winston-Salem is like a retirement community. I feel that if you're someone that's single or you don't have children, Winston-Salem may be boring to you. Now, when I moved here, I was single. Yes, I had a boyfriend, but I was not married. And I had no kids. So after work, I'm looking to socialize. I'm looking to have a little cocktail, a little drink, vent after, you know, dealing with work and all this stuff. It was nowhere to be found. Now, for those that don't know, I did relocate to this area from Charlotte, so I heavily miss those things. I pretty much at least 3 days out of the week when I was living in Charlotte, I would always go to an after work social. It was always something to do after work, just kind of like a grown folk vibe, okay? So you're not gonna see that here. So if that's something that you're looking for, it's not gonna be here in Winston-Salem, so sorry. Number 5, if you have really bad allergies, this is not just for Winston-Salem, this is all of North Carolina. If you have really bad allergies, this is not the place to be. I have very bad allergies, and I also have a good hefty Costco membership because I am able to buy a huge bottle of Allegra and the Flonase spray for your nose. I have really bad allergies, and I had no idea when I moved here that this place had so much pollen. I'm from Ohio. I'm originally from Cincinnati, Ohio. We didn't have pollen. If we did, it was very light. But here you can actually see it on your cars. So if you have bad allergies, North Carolina, Winston-Salem area, this is not the place for you. Number 6, when you are living in Winston-Salem, you are actually in the county limits. You are in Forsyth County. So as far as Winston-Salem goes, in comparison to like other cities like Raleigh and Charlotte, you do want to look at the cost of the actual properties. You want to compare the two. The same house you can get for $100,000 plus for less here in Winston-Salem. The same square footage in Charlotte, the same square footage in Raleigh, and even some areas in Greensboro. In Winston-Salem, you're going to see that the cost is a little lower here, but then you have the actual property or county taxes. So it kind of offsets. I enjoy, even when I was living in Winston-Salem, having the price of the house lower so that it offsets the county taxes that adds on to it. Of course, Guilford County, you're gonna have high property taxes. In Charlotte, which is Mecklenburg County, you're gonna have high property taxes. So the cost of the house itself, if you have a lower price point of a house, then you have lower monthly bills when it comes to housing. Number 7, if you are thinking that you need a major airport nearby, Winston-Salem is not it, guys. We do not have a major airport here. You will have to drive to Greensboro, which is about 30-45 minutes away. You will have to then, if you can't get a flight out of Greensboro, there's another major airport in Raleigh, which is about an hour and 40 minutes away from Winston-Salem. And then Charlotte. You do have the Charlotte Douglas Airport, which is about an hour and 20 minutes away from Winston-Salem. So this is information that you need to know. If you're interested, if you are someone that flies out all the time and travels all the time, this is something that you need to know. We do not have a major airport here. So number 8 is just to kind of piggyback off of number 4. Number 8 is that there's no real nightlife for people who are 30 plus. I know I always look for those poetry cafes, and you know, jazz cafes and things like that. So I have a little notes that I'm gonna read here. So again, if you're someone, or even a couple, if you're a married couple and you like to go out and just listen to some jazz, that's not really here. So what we have is jazz artists. So what I mean by this, we do not have a dedicated, that I'm aware of, we do not have a dedicated jazz cafe. We do have jazz artists. So you will, if you follow the actual artist, you will know where they're going to be. They're not at one location every single time. They're gonna go to a restaurant and give a performance, or go to a park and give a performance. You have to kind of follow the artist to know where they're going to be. But as far as actually having an actual jazz cafe, you do have to then go to Greensboro, in my opinion. This is just my opinion and my knowledge. If there's other ones out there, please leave them down below, because I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I am looking for R&B smooth jazz. And what I have noticed here, that I have to go all the way to Greensboro to get that entertainment. So number 9, if you like to shop, high-end shopping, okay, I got a list here. If you like to, you know, luxury brands, Tiffany's, Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom's, Gucci, if you like any of that, you're not gonna find that here at our mall. You're gonna have to go to Raleigh, or you're gonna have to go to Charlotte for that. There are some luxury brands in Greensboro, but I tend to make the drive to Charlotte. So Charlotte Mall, which is South Park Mall, I love going there. All the brands that I just mentioned are at that mall. I particularly enjoy going to Charlotte because, number one, my family is there. I relocated from there, so my mom, my sister, they're down there. So I usually make it a day event. If I know that I want to go shopping, or if there's something that I need to get, I just go ahead and make it a day trip. And that's something that you can do. You can just go to Charlotte. It's literally an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes away. And you can just go down there and spend the day, have lunch, meet friends, and shop. So again, if you're someone looking for luxury brands, luxury design, and likes shopping, Winston-Salem is not it. You will have to go to a bigger city in order to get those designer brands. And before I give you number 10, if you are enjoying this content so far, please go ahead again and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really helps. If you are thinking about relocating to this area, please make sure you go ahead and give me a call. I help people like you all the time relocate to this area. And even if you are local and you have found my channel and you are thinking about purchasing a home, or you need to sell your home, I'm available. Please give me a call and I'll be happy to set up a consultation with you. And number 10, last but not least, number 10, this is if you like car tint, dark car tint. Every single state is different as far as their car window tint laws. I had to find this out the hard way because I had to take all of my tint off my car. Now, I have seen some very dark tint cars as far as the windows. So if you're bringing your car from another state, just make sure that when you come to North Carolina, please make sure you have checked the laws for your window tint, okay? So that is number 10. I wanted to make sure you guys knew that. A lot of people are just relocating and they're not thinking about that small thing. But if you get pulled over and get a ticket, if you try to go get your inspections done on your car and they flag your window tint, just keep that in mind. I just wanted to make sure you knew that. The window tint thing definitely has been an issue. So again, I am Yolanda Hayes. I am a local realtor in Winston-Salem with Berkshire Hathway Home Services right here in Winston-Salem. Please make sure you give me a call if you have any questions, and I am here to help, or leave any comments down below. I do read all of my comments and I will definitely respond to you, or you can feel free to simply email me directly. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.